Hey everybody, it's Peter and all, welcome back to more Pokemon HeartGold. In the last episode, we took on the 7th gym leader of Kanto, Blame, and obtained the Volcano Badge. Is that the name of it? I can't remember. Anyway, in today's episode, we are going to take on the final gym leader of Kanto. And just, you know, whatever, get the stuff you can get from, you know, actually completing it successfully. Anyway, I will stop dilly-dawdling and head up to... Wait, the gym's here. It's not en route to Silly Phil. What are you doing? Anyway, I've got a map open of the fastest way to get through this gym because I am very, very lazy and it's unsafe for our Pokemon to go on these spinny things of doom. So we can't have our Ampharos out. That's so sad. Anyway, yeah, this should be pretty easy, I think, if I just follow the map I've got. I think, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just following a set plan, which is quite boring. And now I have no clue on what to do. No, I do. I do know what I'm doing. Okay, so take this one. Maybe. Yes, 100% correct. That's how you get through without having to take on any single trainers in this gym. Very nice. Could do with the experience being fair, but quote unquote YOLO. So I hate YOLO. Anyway, blue, dabba dee dabba die. It is clobbering time. Let's do this. Yo, finally got here. It's been what, a day since we took on Blaine, and I wasn't in the mood at Cinnabar, but now I'm ready to battle you. You're telling me you conquered all the gyms in Johto? Haha. Johto's gyms are that pathetic? Hey, don't worry about it. I'll know if you're good or not by battling you right now. And for the last time, this is the last gym we're going to be taking on in Pokemon HeartGold. So, yeah, let's do this. So he's going to be leading with Exeggutor. And quick warning, this fight is going to throw a ton of curveballs at you. The Pokemon that he's going to send out, he's going to have a Rhydon. That thing's going to know a Thunderfang. Stuff like that. That's what I mean by curveballs. These Pokemon are going to be able to counter you. So be wary. Now Trick Room, that's interesting. He could get a Hypnosis off. Now that he's like technically faster than us. Yep, as I predicted. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, I'll just use a full heal. He might Psychic. Psychic could do a whole ton of damage. We'll just see how it goes. So we used full heal. There we go. Are you gonna Psychic? And are you going to KO us? In terms of other Pokemon we could use to take out this Exeggutor, I'm guessing we could use Gyarados, and well, we survive. But he's probably going to Psychic once again. I'm thinking I just want to stall out this Trick Room, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking Gyarados could finish this off. It's just the fact that Trick Room makes it slightly more trickier. Exeggutor under Trick Room is so overpowered. It's got such a great special attack. And coupled with like the speed boost, I'll say, Trick Room makes it so the slower Pokemon on the battlefield goes first. So that's what Trick Room does. And that's what makes Exeggutor so overpowered. He's so slow that Trick Room makes it so like he can just sweep entire teams. If, like, you know, he can, like, you know what I mean. So as cheap as, oh, okay, we can do that now. Fly, Pidgeot, fly as high as you might try. Whatever. You tried KOing us, haha. You could have tricked. Actually, even if he tricked him, that would have been like still in the air, so he couldn't attack us. That would have been funny. Anyway, Executor down. That was worth using the 3 hyper potions or 2 hyper potions. I don't know. Don't know how many we actually used. There we go. Level up. That's good. What's he gonna send out next? Rhydon. This is the Rhydon I was just talking about. I am freaking terrified of this thing. It's going to be level 58 as well, so huge level advantage. We're going to have to use our tactics and knowledge. We're faster, wow. We might actually be able to defeat this in one hit. If we can. I mean, isn't Petal Dance a special attack as well, so... Boom! That's how you do that. That's how you take a Pokemon that's 11 levels higher than you. So far, not too difficult. Arcanine. Okay, I'm worried about this thing. I don't actually think it has any moves which, you know, can really change the tide. Like a Thunderfang or something that would utterly destroy Gyarados. I don't think it has any moves like that. But Intimidate is a bit annoying. I should have thought of that. I should have switched into Tentacruel first. Now Dragon Pulse. We should be able to survive that. It's got 9. Oh wow, we survived that very easily. I was thinking it was going to do a lot more damage because, you know, Arcanine, good special attack. You know, all that that mundane stuff. Now Waterfall, finish it. This fight is going relatively well, all things considered. Now, if Waterfall can KO it, I'm not sure if it will. Will it? No. Okay, so what he's going to do is heal up his Pokemon, quite obviously, which is a bit of a worry. I don't want to spam items so much in this fight. But would it be worth using a Hyper Potion just so we can take a couple more hits to take Arcanine out? If we can survive this, sure, why not? Flare Blitz, wow. It's going to do recoil to itself as well. That was a really, really strange decision on Blue's part. Can we take advantage by KOing it? Yeah, that was a really ridiculous decision there by Blue. I'll take it. I'm not complaining, but very strange decision. Now, this Machamp has Stone Edge, which, you know, I'd use Pidgeot, but I'm not risking that. Even though we'd be faster, there's no point. Psybeam. We might not be able to take 2 hits off this Machamp. We'll see how it goes. Like, we could have used Pidgeot and Earthquake. Could have used Pidgeot, but Stone Edge can hit us even if we are, like, in the air. So, don't want to risk that. Earthquake KOs us. Right, our first KO'd Pokemon. Granted, we have used 2 items on Pidgeot earlier on. I think Blade is actually the best Pokemon to take this out with. Let's Petal Dance. Petal Dance is such a good move in game. Being locked in competitive isn't that great, but Petal Dance is, oh, it's so good in standard single player. Stone Edge, critical. Yeah, I had a feeling that was a critical. That's a shame. I don't think there's anything we need to use Meganium on for the rest of this fight anyway. It's just, it'd have been nice to have it. Can we KO this with Surf? Surely no. That's rough. Okay, now we're in a bit of a rough predicament. Because that's going to KO us because it's a physical type attack. Plus it's super effective, obviously. He's probably going to full restore, which is a bit of a worry. But intimidate. That'll lower its stats a bit later on. But waterfall. It has thunder punch, so I don't know what to really do here. I'm thinking I'll revive something. Probably Alakazam. Just to get more damage out on it. So let's do that. I mean, if he's using full restores, I'm open to using items too. It's cheap, I know, but... oh well, why not? I know we can take out his last 2 Pokemon with Ampharos, but a new Machamp was going to be really, really bothersome. Now, Houdini, if you can like get a critical with your Psybeam, maybe, that'd be pretty delightful. Because Earthquake obviously will KO us, or whatever move he decides to do. Now, if he decides to use another full restore, then we could be in a spot of bother. But we'll see what we can do with Ampharos. Actually, I forgot Ampharos is so low leveled, so we might not be able to take... gosh darn it. Oh wow, that did nothing. I'll probably switch into Pidgeot just to use a Hyper Potion on... actually, there's no real need to, I don't think. At least yet. Though I would like to revive a couple of Pokemon just in case. Intimidate, that's okay with me. Discharge. Can we survive the waterfall? I think we can. But it's gonna be close. Yes! And paralysis. That was awfully close. Now discharge, probably won't KO it, but we're gonna be faster because of paralysis either way, so we'll be able to KO this Gyarados. One last discharge. Okay, full restore. I'll take that. At the end of the world, I guess. A critical hit would be super nice. Or even another paralysis. I'll take that. Yes, that's what I like to see. Game giving us some pretty decent luck. And if he only has 3 full restores, that means he's not going to use a full restore on his last Pokemon. Now, my final 2 Pokemon are really, really, really weak right now. As you can tell, we're at 8 HP on Ampharos. We're also on we're on 29 HP on Pidgeot. So what I'm going to do, switch into Pidgeot, restore my Ampharos' HP. And what we'll do, we'll Thunder Punch. Even though I'm not too sure, will physical attacks be worse on Pidgeot? Either way, it's super effective. I'll take it. So, Hyper Potion on Ampharos. And if Pidgeot decides to like use a Whirlwind or something... oh, return. Fair enough. If, like, I was thinking just maybe if he had Whirlwind, we could have revived another Pokemon. Now it's 1v1 for the final gym badge in Kanto. So Thunder Punch, return. If we can get paralysis because it's a physical attack, that'd be nice. But how much is return going to do? That's crazy amounts of damage. Okay, that's good, I guess. I'm going to use a Hyper Potion, presuming he's going to get paralyzed on one of these turns. I know we can survive a return, presuming we don't get a critical hit against us. So if Pidgeot can get paralyzed, fantastic. We're in the driving seat for the rest of this match. 1 in 4 chance. Come on, game. Just give it us at some point. Item spam. Probably not too entertaining, but it's part of tactics. We're 14 levels lower than Pidgeot. So, he can always get a critical hit and just blow us up the water. I'm just praying that yeah, he doesn't crit us. I'm also praying that he's going to get paralyzed on this turn. And I'm agnostic, so praying probably doesn't work too well for me. Yes, that's exactly what I like to see. Let's see if Discharge will have done more. I mean, we got the paralysis out on Pidgeot with Thunder Punch, so I don't mind that it didn't do so much damage. Yeah, Discharge did more, so... Ah! Darn it. Okay. It has a Citrus Berry, but it's paralyzed. Okay, fantastic. Now, 2 more hits should do it. Perhaps someone who's unprepared. You underestimated me, bud. Discharge. Can it KO it? Not. Yeah, I thought not. Mirror move. That's an interesting move considering, you know, we're using stab type attacks. Or stab moves. Ah, full restore. That's not good. That's really not good considering we did have the paralysis out on Pidgeot. That means we're going to have to redo what we've just did. Unless it gets paralyzed. I've never had this. I'm lying. I've had so much good luck in this playthrough, but the amount of luck I've had in this fight has been pretty fantastic, so I'll take it. Another paralysis. Wow. And that's that. That's that for that fight. Hax was on our side, but we do need a bit of luck to get past Blue there. But we did it, so that's good. Yeah. Final gym leader done. This is the real power of Johto. Johto is, yeah, pretty damn awesome. No way! How the heck did I lose to you? Alright. Here, take this. It's the Earth Badge. And there we go. The last gym badge from Kanto. The 16th badge in this entire game. With this badge you'll be able to use the HM move Rock Climb. Here, take this as well. The TM92 Trick Room that we saw Executor use earlier on in the fight. Also, it allows slower Pokemon to move before faster Pokemon for a while. It's a very tricky move, isn't it? Hence the name. Oh, ha 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 ha, you're so funny. Blatant sarcasm there. Anyway, I want to get down as soon as possible. So yeah, that's fantastic. Now what we're going to do, and we're just going to do a couple of tasks before we really do anything. Then I'm going to describe the next week's worth of videos to you guys. But first, Professor Oak's going to call us. Hello, this is Professor Oak. Oh, you don't have to say anything. I know better than anyone else how hard you're working. I thought I should get you a present or something in appreciation. Well, I picked something up, but I completely forgot to give it to you. Ha ha ha. Oh, you don't have to wonder about it at all. I know it's something that will be very helpful to you. You should just come here and pick it up. I'll be waiting for you at my laboratory in Pallet Town. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, let's just fly to Pallet Town because, oh god, sea of red on the bottom screen with all our Pokemon being, you know, KO'd. Apart from Ampharos. So we're heading back to Pallet Town just to retrieve a quick item off Professor Oak. This item is going to help us take on the last task in this game. Or at least get to the last task in this game. So, good to see you. This is what I've wanted to give to you. And that's HM08. We heard Blue briefly mention it in the post-match speech there. That hidden machine contains the move Rock Climb. When you teach it to a Pokemon, you can go rock walls that have steps carved in them. Those badges are... Wow! You have not only become the Johto champion, but you've collected all the Kanto badges. Well done! No wonder I sensed something in you when we met. Tell you what, Philip. I'll make arrangements so that you can go to Mount Silver. Mount Silver is a big mountain that is home to many wild Pokemon. It's too dangerous for your average trainer, so it's off limits. But you can make an exception in your case, Philip. Go to the Pokemon League reception gate. You can reach Mount Silver from there. So that's the final challenge in this game, to climb Mount Silver and take on the strongest trainer in this game. I was contemplating whether to actually ruin that there. Now, what I'm going to quickly do is just retrieve something we can get now that we have all 8 gym badges. And then I'm going to set off a task that's going to, you know, start off the next week's worth of videos. Particularly tomorrow's video. So, yeah. What I'm going to do while I'm in Celadon City is quickly retrieve the GB Sounds player. I mentioned this a couple of episodes back. It's a wonderful little item that allows us to listen to the music as it was in Pokemon Gold, Silver and Crystal. It's a really nice item. I really enjoy using it, especially on like my favourite routes, like in terms of music, like Route 26, Route 4 and onwards. I really, really, really like the old music in the Pokemon games, so I thought that was the elevator. Wow. What we just have to do is head to the 40... No, I was completely wrong. To the 3rd floor. For some reason, even though this isn't like... I'm obviously thinking of Castelia City in Black 2. I thought this was a huge, like, tower. Hi Philip, this is the first time we've saw Lyra in a while. Guess what? That sound designer over there showed me something cool. It's a high-tech retro machine to listen to music from the Game Boy. He said he'll give it... Breaking the 4th wall there, gee. He said he'll give it to anyone who has collected all of the Kanto badges. Why don't you go for it, Philip? See ya. Correction on my end. We don't obtain that off Lyra. We obtain it off someone in this room, which I can't remember. That guy's speech is actually really interesting there. Yeah, he's completely new. I've been in this business for 20 years now, but creating games is always a rewarding challenge. I want item. Give me item. Are you going to give us item? Please give us item. Awesome. There we go. There's the GB Sounds player. That's pretty goddamn awesome. I'm going to set that to the 2nd registered spot. I haven't been using the dowsing machine so much, so yeah, I'll demonstrate how it works. I really like it. So let's go into our key items and just set this. Let's unregister the dowsing machine, and there we go. Register the GB Sounds player, and if you press it on the bottom screen, we get the old music, which is pretty awesome for nostalgic freaks such as myself. Let's go back to the 1st floor now. Anyway, one final thing I want to do in this episode. I probably should save it for the next episode, considering, like, it's part of a sequence of events. What we're going to do over the next 5 days is take on, and hopefully capture, every single legendary Pokemon in this game. There's going to range from 1 to 3 Pokemon per episode. Like the legendary birds, there's going to be 3 episodes in there. 3 captures, encounters in there. The Latias, 2 encounters in that episode. And for like Mewtwo and Lugia, there's just going to be 1 singular episode for each of them. Because, you know, there's caves to explore, stuff like that. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing over the next couple of, well, the next 5 days. The first episode is probably going to be the legendary beasts. Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. Oh my god, that music. Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. Now, we haven't been on Route 15. In my original playthrough of this game, I made sure to go everywhere possible. However, I just haven't in this playthrough. I've really just sped through it in the Kanto portion of this playthrough. I don't think it's a bad thing because none of it's required, but I'm just saying. Now, I want to avoid all the trainers here just because it'll make it go a lot quicker. All I want to do is just encounter Suicune on this route. I presume... Oh no, there isn't a trainer. There's a fence. Grab this item here. There's like so many items you can grab. I don't particularly need them because, you know, I'm just speedrunning through this. So I don't mind that I'm missing out on items or experience. I'll take them on for experience because the next challenge we have is going to be super difficult. So I recommend that you do take on all these trainers. Now, can we avoid this guy? Please move, sir. Thank you. Now, yeah, we just have to come here, and here we go. Here's Suicune. This is the last spot we find Suicune until it runs off to its eventual location where we can capture it. And Usain, Philip, not again. I'll be there first next time. Having followed it here, I'm starting to understand what Suicune is after. To be honest, I would like to keep this information to myself. But I want to be an honest trainer in front of Suicune. That's why I'm sharing a clue with you. It seems that Suicune prefers a hilly place near water, somewhere north. I don't know exactly where yet. It'll be just you and me who find it first. I challenge you. Fortunately, he's not going to challenge us to a battle. This hilly location is just north of Cerulean on Route 25, is it? Yeah, Route 25. So that's where we'll be capturing Suicune, as well as Entei and Raikou in tomorrow's episode. So, yeah, I've hoped you've enjoyed this episode, because we've done quite a lot. Yeah, in tomorrow's episode, we're going to begin a week's worth of capturing legendary Pokemon. So, hope you've enjoyed, and peace out. Thanks for watching.